Yo, Skid, what's up, everybody, man? Y'all know who I be. It's your man, who? CYGG. Now, I'm about to be talking about the top 5 best shooting badges within NBA 2K20. Now, this is not going to be like my other video when I talked about the best badges to have in 2K20, because my opinion on these badges and from the gameplay has changed a lot, man. So all these badges will be valued differently, and I'm going to be starting from the top, from number 5 on down to 1, which one I feel like is the most important badge to have. And I'm also going to be talking about the badges that didn't make it into the top 5 that I think are the most effective badges. And with that being said, let's get into this video. At number 5, we have catch and shoot, man. If you are a spot up shooter, or if you have a decent type of 3 or whatever, and you equip this badge, more than likely you are going to hit the shot, man. Coming off a pick or anything, having catch and shoot is a great badge to have. Now, at number 4, it would be difficult shots. Now, why would I say difficult shots? Is because for some reason it's weird playing defense on 2K. They don't really allow you to move that laterally sometimes, especially if you're on LT. And you know, people do the wiggle cheese where they come off of, picks of, getting the ball. And if, like, also with so many people having offensive threats, they don't have gold clamps and stuff like that. So if you can get a good release off them with quick first step and then go shoot the shot or whatever, more than likely you're going to hit the shot because of the separation you're getting with your drifting shot. And at number 3, we have range extender. Now, the reason why I say range extender is sort of because, I mean, let's just say you're trying to catch and shoot and it's a little too far. You're too beyond the 3-point line, or you're close to the 3-point line and it's a mid-range shot. You're more than likely going to hit it because you have range extender, man. It adds extra distance to the players given shot range of both mid-range and 3-point shots. Also, imagine if you're trying to do a drifting shot or a difficult shot with range extender. Let's just say you're too far away from the line. Now you have that boost because you have range extender. And at number 2 will be Hot Zone Hunter, man. Hot Zone Hunter is literally the second most important badge to have on the game. The reason why is because wherever your hot spot at on the court, you're most likely to make it from. Now, I discovered this badge from Davis' channel. And in his channel, he talked about how effective the badge actually is. He talked about how you already get a boost from shooting wherever your hot spot is. But once you equip that badge at either Gold or Hall of Fame, and you step in your hot zone and you time your shot decently, you're gonna make damn near every shot from that area, whether it's the 3-point line, mid-range, wherever. That's what makes this badge the second most effective badge on the game. And that number one would be quick draw. Now, the reason why I said number 1 is quick draw is simply because, man, you gotta think about it. If you're a shooter, this is the most important badge for you. If you are a 3-point shooter, if you're a stretch big, or mostly any type of person that's trying to get a shot off quick or at a decent speed, this is going to be your number 1 badge you got to have. Simply because people will close out on you every time. If you don't have one of the fastest jump shots out there, it's not going to happen for you. I'm telling you, man, it's going to be so difficult for you to get off shots. And that's simply why, man, it can affect your whole game, your drifters, any type of 3s. Now, with that being said, what are the other badges that didn't make it into the top 5 that I feel like are just as effective? If we were ranking a top 10, at number 6, I would have volume shooter. Now, the reason why I would have volume shooter at number 6 is because, man, you got to think about it. Volume shooter, as the game goes on, it adds attributes to your shooting. Whether you miss or make the shot, look at it. After a player has taken a small handful of shots, you get an additional shot attributes to every subsequent shot. So that means you get like 1 or 2 plus to your mid-range or your 3, whether you miss or make the shot. You can be missing 3 or 4 shots in a row, or you can miss your next 2 shots and still get a positive bonus to your shot. And at number 7 would be Deadeye, man. Settle because, like, you gotta think about it, bro. What's one problem that plagues a lot of people? And that's shot contests. So if you have a slow jumper, or if you are used to everybody having an intimidator and they're a defensive player and they always closing out on you, bro, Deadeye helps that. It reduces the impact of, contested shots. I mean, like, bro, like, come on now. You can get away with this shot. It's not like steady shooter who, if they're in your face, you can have a higher percentage of making a shot. But if you're open, it penalizes you. Like, either way it goes, you can be able to make a contested shot and still make your shot the same way if you were open. So this shot, like, hey, it makes the steady shooter not even worth it. Also, another thing that volume shooter does, like, if you have volume shooter, like, hot start is you only get a boost until you miss your shot, which makes no sense. So if you get a boost until you miss your shot, why would you even want that badge? Whereas you can have volume shooter, which means you get a boost regardless. Now, the only way you should have green machine is if you are a shooter. If you are a 3-point shooter and you know your shot, or if you're a person that consistently greens and you know your shot, green machine opens your green window the more you hit green. Now, I know some of y'all are going to be talking about, like, hey, what about the flexible release badge? Now, honestly, with the flexible release badge, the reason why I didn't really bring that up is because in Agent's video, he got a 2K premium, a premium membership with 2K Labs, and 2K Labs tested that jump shot. He talks about it in his video, and he talks about that, the flexible release badge is really not that effective. It usually helps you when you get like early releases and stuff like that. It's not really helping you that much if you get slightly earlys or slightly lates. Flexible release is not really helping you. It sounds like it helps. Maybe it needs to be buffed or something like that, but it really doesn't help with slightly earlys or slightly lates. The things you're going to be looking for slightly earlys and slightly lates, it sounds like I got a lisp anytime I say slightly. Anyway, for those things, you would at least want, something like, hot zone hunter or something like that. Anything that gives you a boost from that area that helps open your green window, so that you can, green more consistently, green machine or something like that, at least before you get flexible release. And that's just my opinion on that. So go down in the comments below. Let me know if you feel like I missed some badges or I misplaced some badges. How would you rank your shooting badges compared to how I rank what I consider the top 5 best shooting badges, man? Until next time, it's your man Pooh, CYGG, and I'm out.